Let's move to football now, where Bafana Bafana's build-up to next year's Afcon finals will intensify after their group opponents were revealed in last night's draw. But in the meantime, Bafana's latest preparation will include this evening's friendly against eSwatini. FNB Stadium is the hosting venue for this friendly, and eNCA's Tshepo Thobane joins us live from the venue as kickoff approaches. TT, thank you very much for joining us. So Bafana Bafana have been calling for fans to support them in their home matches. What I want to know right now is, how is the crowd attendance looking so far at the Orlando Stadium?
Afternoon, Nzako. I mean, you mentioned in your intro that Bafana Bafana are playing these friendlies to prepare for the crucial World Cup qualifiers that will commence next month, and also the Afcon tournament that will be played from the 13th of January next year. So we expect a lot from the players, and also the support is very important. I mean, you look at the previous match that Bafana Bafana played at Orlando Stadium. It was so disappointing when they played against Congo. We had a lot of Congolese fans instead of South Africans. It's very disappointing. It's something that when you spoke to the coach Hugo Bros yesterday during the pre-match press conference, he highlighted the importance and the role that fans play, especially when you play at home. Let's take a listen to what he said.
I become sad when I see the crowd in our stadium. I really become sad every time when we go and you see, that the people is not responding to our performances. So for us, it will, on that level, also a very good experience to play next Tuesday for how many? 40,000, I think, full stadium there in South Africa, in Ivory Coast.
So, TT, attendance not looking very good. I'm looking right behind you. Not too many fans have come out to the FNB Stadium, and we're just 25 minutes away from kickoff. But let's talk about matters on the field. Have you seen the starting lineup so far? I've had a look at it. I see Velimo Twa starts in goal. There's also the return of Ukanyi Samayo and Njabulo Blom to the Bafana Bafana setup.
Before I get to that, Nzako, we spoke about fans earlier. You can see the stands. This facility or stadium takes about 90,000 fans, but I don't think we are even going to get to 1,000. It will be fortunate. We are going to be lucky if we see 8,000 supporters in this match today. We saw earlier, we were outside looking at the number of people who were coming in. You could literally count them. In fact, even now I can literally count the number of fans that are here with a couple of minutes to go before kick-off. So it's very disappointing that Bafana Bafana preparing for crucial qualifiers and Afcons, yet the fans, especially here in Gauteng, are not showing their support. Back to the starting lineup, you mentioned Amazulu goalkeeper Velimo Twa comes in for the injured Ronald Williams, who's obviously the captain. They don't want to risk him, because remember, after this game, Bafana Bafana are still going to be playing against the Ivory Coast next Tuesday. So they are just it's touch and go with regards to that. But Veli gets the nod in goals. There's also Njabulo Blom, who plays his trade in America, who's going to be partnered in midfield, at the heart of midfield, by Deboho Mokoena of Mamelodi Sundowns. The experienced Thembazwane is also expected to dictate terms here for Bafana Bafana. There's also Mhlali Mayambela, who's playing very well in Cyprus. I mean, last weekend he just played he played for the first time in the Europa League. We spoke to him also. He was excited about the achievement that is currently happening to him. So those are the players that we expect a lot from. In fact, yesterday we also spoke to Coach Hugo Bros, who mentioned the importance of finding a good starting 11. It's about now he must know his team now, because as you know, next month is the World Cup qualifiers, and then of course next year in January there's the Afcon. So the players, the starting 11 has to be key for him. But also he mentioned that, obviously I just mentioned earlier also, that Ronald Williams is not there, so injuries also play a role. And also, Nzako, remember that it's this yes, we might be playing against the eSwatini, we might be playing against the Ivory Coast. Probably these are the last matches that are friendly matches that are going to be happening for Bafana Bafana, because in December, next month, is the World Cup qualifiers. In December, we are not sure if Hugo Bros will get a camp. In fact, even yesterday he spoke about his disappointment of not getting a camp ahead of the Afcon tournament. So these matches, these friendly matches, are very important for him.
Yeah, TT, and you speak extensively about this Bafana Bafana team, but what are we expecting from the visitors in eSwatini?
Nothing much. You remember that they failed to qualify for Afcon, so there's not really much that they can challenge. In fact, to be honest and quite frank, yesterday Coach Hugo Cross said he expects Bafana Bafana to win today. No excuses. He respects Swatini, but there's no competition, there's no challenge. He expects a win tonight, but it's going to be tough after this match. We're playing against the Afcon host, Ivory Coast. That is where now we can really gauge the level of the competition, the level of where we are now since Hugo Cross took over.
Yeah, thank you so much, TT, for joining us. That was our reporter, Tshepo Thobane, coming to us live from a very empty FNB stadium. Bafana Bafana expected to take on eSwatini in an international friendly, which kicks off at 6 p.m. And that will be